Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them.
There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Pass spot is selected.
He'll set up to throw. Gets it out fast. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Option is
now
set
after the short completion, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Option is set.
Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking for space. It's Moulton. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime. Maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
Option is set.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Option is set.
It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Phillips. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Option is set.
And the Hawkeyes are flying down the field. From the gun, the give, looking for room. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Hawkeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Going to the running game. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
Option is set to.
The Hawkeyes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Option is
Yeah,
set to.
and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards.
Option
Make
is
the
set.
right read. Read the
Option
guy.
is
If he
set
wants to
to.
drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Here we go.
Trying play action. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Hawkeye! A great catch and run for 6. Iowa has extended its lead as they try to take hold of the Heartland Trophy.
Iowa taking over now in the second half of this game. Offense and on defense, they are imposing their will, David. They want this Heartland Trophy back.
They want to go get it. They want some bragging rights. Both these programs, obviously close to each other, familiar with each other, kind of have the same DNA, but only one team gets bragging
Option is
rights.
set to.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good.
Entering. Option is set to. Option is
Kickoff
set
unit
to.
on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the
Option
field.
is set to.
We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Handoff from the gun. Turning it on. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Man down on the play as the officials
Option
take a
is
break
set
to
to.
let him be checked out. And the Badgers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Using his legs, it's Dupree. Got the first down and still on his feet.
Option is set to.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Might as well give it to him again. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
Option is set. 1 FS fire.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Option is set to.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Option is set to. Option is set to.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Cricket.
Looking to pass. It's Edwards. Here's a heat. Complete to the left. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Entering play call.
Well, nice job by the defense to
Option is
string
set
it
to.
out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. The Badgers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got it in the middle, it's Mason. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Iowa has the ball back on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Option is set.
And the Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
Option is set.
The Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Moves around to clear up the vision. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field. You think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's able to escape, scramble, and go pick up the first down. That is a killer. If you're the defensive coordinator, you've now got to find more ways to get pressure on this guy and get him on the ground.
Leaves it with the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down because the RPO game's been a problem.
And the Hawkeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for room. It's Moulton. Breaks the tackle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Option is set. Option is set.
The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones or they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Option is set.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Motion from the wideout. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Inside.
You want to stop the jet sweep and be successful, get some penetration right now towards those edges, right where they're running the football. Defense was ready, got him on the ground, and stopped that play before it ever got started.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Field goal is good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Entering play call, Coach Part2.
Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Catch in the middle, it's Anthony. At the 45, on his way. Breaks away on the left. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. After a play like that, you have to get it in the end zone on this drive. They'll go back to the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They go to the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physical.
They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Phillips. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Entering play
well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Auction is set.
And the Hawkeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under fire. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back to back to back, almost throws a pick.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Phillips. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Auction is set.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now, wide receiver.
There he goes. And he rolls. goes into the house. Touchdown, Iowa!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
try to tack one
there
more
are
on
8
their
categories. You have 15 options. At attempt to select.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So that scoring
And
drive took only 6 plays.
Option is set to
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone.
option is
Just
set
enough
to
time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Use the play fake, now to throw. Zings it complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th.
There are 6 categories.
And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Edwards. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jones. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Cover 6.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Going right to work up top. Finds the tight end. Breaks into the... He smashes his way through again. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10.
Line trumpet! Line trumpet!
Wants to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. At the 35, he's loose. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Well, this quarterback now has over 400 yards passing. To do that, you have to have weapons catching the ball. You've seen that in this offense all game long. There are some dangerous playmakers in the perimeter.
Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hawkeye! Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Gun. Option is smash. Option stick. Normal off. Insides. Double slants. Flugsy drive.
Why not double the try total and go for 2?
Ready.
He's looking to throw. Steps away to find some room. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead.
Man, it's nice to call plays when you call a pass and the quarterback doesn't see anything, and he just takes off and makes you look good and turns it into a run. Nice job on that 2-point conversion.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Out of the gun, the give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man, it's Edwards. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback. I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Kick is in the air. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Option is set. Option is set.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Sack.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Option
now
is set.
they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Here's the handoff. Plows through the defense. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Man, it's go time for this defense now. I mean, you're down by a couple scores, and they're still making big plays. You've got to find a way to get a stop, create a turnover, switch the momentum to your side quickly.
The Hawkeyes are on the move.
Let's go, let's go.
Takes the handoff. It's Moulton. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They try to pop a run on the draw. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They're facing a third down. Off the play fake. Working that left side now. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Well, they're able to complete the hitch throw against man coverage. And, hey, quarterback's got to be able to get it to him quickly because he knows that defender is going to be driving on the ball. So really nice job, not hesitating, getting it to him, and then he gets what he can get after the catch.
Option is set.
They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Right on the money. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Option is set.
And the Hawkeyes will try to punch it in on first and goal.
Set, ready. Ready, go.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa!
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oaks.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. So it's an 80-yard drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Gill.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options, but sweep is selected. Bench smash.
And now on 2nd down for this offense.
Here we go, here we go.
Handoff to the single running back. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight.
Well, the defense finally gets a stop there, but a big reason why they've got the lead right now is because of this dude toting the rock. And, David, it just seems like he's been getting better as the game's gone on.
Yeah, and the defense all night, no answers. I mean, he's shown you a little bit of everything, whether it's inside, whether it's outside, whether it's outrunning people or breaking tackles. This guy's been a game wrecker.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. On target. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Option is set to. Option is set to.
The Hawkeyes with the 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the move, it's Moulton. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Inside zone is selected. RPO base alert looking. Option is set to.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Jet sweep to the receiver. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
We're seeing more and more offensive coordinators find creative ways to get their best athletes, their wide receivers involved in the running game. And what better way to do it than with the jet sweep? Great example right there.
And the Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Hawkeye!
Point points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Option is set.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
And
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Coach suggestions.
Hey, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Pressure coming. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Badgers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the 35. Slips through the line. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line.
Option is set.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react to getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
The Hawkeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback adapted. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here.
Option is set.
And the Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10.
Military stun.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Fighting off the defender. They finally get it stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead, you want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, David, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the 4th quarter.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll move the tight end. They'll give it to him again. At the 20, he's got space. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run, physical.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Option
Lining up to
set.
add another.
Is on for the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back. That'll be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Option is set.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Option is set.
And the Badgers decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
And
Iowa has it back.
option entering super.
It's hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Final minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
Sometimes you try to grab the brass ring. Other times you grab the brass bull. Iowa wins the Heartland Trophy as they take down Wisconsin. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Entering post-game screen, you have 4 options. Stats is selected.